Episode 77, Beyond Fate. The crew arrive in Pandemonium, from whence the raging chaos sprung. This chaos will rise to drown the world, should the crew fail to defeat Lucilius.
Causality collects here, does it? Awfully convenient.
Look! See the big tear in the sky?
The inside's all warped and twisted. Must be where Lucilius is.
Hey, about the Mumster.
The Mumster.
If Lucilius killed her, the angels would come back, right? And that'd be bad news for him.
That's true. I'm sure she's doing okay.
Ah, yes. I expect she and Lucilius are just sitting down for tea and cupcakes now.
No, coffee and cupcakes.
Beelzebub, you have a game plan? We've got two options now. Either one costs Mom her life. I don't want to accept that. There has to be a better way.
Doubtful. But if it's any consolation, I'll snuff you gnats along with her, and then the angels will be mine to command.
Yeah, why are we taking this guy with us? Why are we letting him go around scot-free?
But first, I imagine we'll have to get through the serpent to reach the girl. Make yourselves useful, and you'll at least live long enough for a final reunion.
Why, I oughta...
I like Vern flying up to his face.
Vern, it's fine. I don't like it, but we kinda need Beelzebub's firepower.
If you've no more quibbles, let's move.
Wait, what should the crew do?
We don't know what's in there. Grand Beelzebub and I will go. The rest of you, make sure the Grand Cypher's ready for a quick getaway.
Hey, you're not going without me! Your Mumster's practically my Mumster.
I'm going too. Our lives are linked after all.
Stay safe out there. We'll be on standby for your return.
Oh, that means in the next couple fights coming up, I can only place Gran Vegeta.
Singularities. The fate of Rayan and the world rests in your hands.
We got this!
At last. Time to settle the score, Lucilius.
Welcome to my laboratory. Here, chaos is mine for the shaping. You do realize that.
Ah, Lucilius' theme.
Yours now, perhaps, but mine for the taking. I'll see your head roll. For good.
Enough, Beelzebub. You are by far the least interesting of my guests.
You?
Gran! Vegeta! You can't fight here!
You could, but the outcome is already decided. You are singularities. I am not of these skies. We are alien specimens tipping an unstable dimension. Ergo, our causalities are fixed. A world, as any system, craves equilibrium. Therefore, the gods keep a stopper on the fate of wild cards, to prevent us from upsetting the balance by creating unexpected and divergent timelines.
I like fell asleep halfway through that sentence.
Vegeta bested Lucilius in another timeline. So, causality will also rig our match in her favor. Thus, no divergence will occur.
Wait, what?
I land a lethal blow. The gods conjure a miracle to save your life. The world is realigned on its rails. Ah, yes. Another good example. You, Beelzebub, have lost to me. Therefore, you will always lose to me, in any timeline. I need not waste strength on you now, as I am guaranteed a victory, regardless of my condition at the time of our duel. You're no more than a fly on the wall. Stand aside. I will see you killed later.
Oh, finally someone calls him a fly.
Lucilius!
And Bubs took offense to that.
Can it? I'm trying to think here. Alright, so if Fly Guy can't beat you, what makes you think you can beat Cheetah and Gran?
Fly guy.
If I must reiterate, this is my laboratory, Point Zero. Here, I have united chaos and providence. Ordinarily, divine providence would counteract the grand finale. In this world, however, causality, the laws of the gods, it's all corrupted. The force Edamananki exerts no longer pulls us toward stability, but rather drives us toward ruin.
This whole plot sounds very Blaze Blue now.
To strip things down. At Point Zero, we aren't bound by fixed causality. Silius can play us like harps. It's a sweet spot in space-time. Once we get rid of the kids, a few more deft strokes, and, well, there blows the world.
Hey Ryoku, welcome to the stream.
Now, nothing stands between me and your death.
That's why you stole the girl. To lure us into your trap.
If you've grasped the procedure, commencing trial run of the 12 Wings.
Brace yourself!
Priestess! Catch!
Is that?
The Versus core? What's some human kid gonna do with it?
No. Get it away from her.
Thank you, Beelzebub. I've procrastinated long enough.
But the mission can't wait any longer. Not with my babies in danger. Mom! As both a priestess and your mother, I will protect your future.
I like how every time there's an italicized word, like the entire paragraph shifts a little bit for more space between the lines.
Please, stop!
I have to do this. If after Lucilius is gone, I turn on you, you know what you have to do. I'm sorry, sweeties. I love you.
But...
Okay. We got your back, Mom. Now and forever.
We'll pull through this as a family.
Oh, that's actually really sweet. And we'll never see these three together again.
Sometimes you need to burn a few brambles to blaze a new trail.
I kind of like the idea of Gran and Jita just coexisting, like as if they're siblings.
Divine interference? Here? This wasn't in my calculations.
Wasn't it? For all your intellectual posturing, you couldn't outwit the gods. The real battle begins now, and there can only be one victor.
Thank you, Gran, Cheetah. I'm so glad I got to see you all with a smile.
Wait, what? What? I didn't think you'd transform.
Unstable source of chaos confirmed. Commencing destruction.
Silius, this is bad.
Serpent, deemed non-essential to Skyrim.
She's little more than a puppet of purgation. Rough-hewn, puerile. Is this all you have, Beelzebub?
Lucilius Astral, you are next. The dragon's judgment awaits.
Yeah, Bilal just got a new hole. He's probably used to it. Still no battle, huh? So is she a boss encounter in this game?
I hope you understand, Beelzebub, that you too are subject to eradication.
Removal of irregularities is highest priority. Resolution of singularities shall follow.
Hypocritical. I would argue that a human in possession of divine power is more irregular than I. Moreover, the Angel of Cunning fell from grace millennia ago. If he is unfit for the Sky Realm, why has he been left in it?
Divinity does not intervene, except where unavoidable. You and the Serpent now know too much.
Lazy. If our overseers can't be bothered, I shall relieve them of their duties. Nameless pawn of the gods, your pitiful existence ends here.
I am neither nameless nor a pawn. I inhabit more than a single life form. I am this realm manifest. Should you require a term by which to define me, I am Versusia.
It's like Versus, but let's make it a name. Versusia.
I have already given this realm a name. Zero. You define yourself as nothing, and shall be reduced to...
Silence! This fight is mine!
You can't be serious.
Oh, look, they're arguing amongst themselves.
If I must reiterate, only the strongest will survive. This Versusia is the dragon of destruction incarnate, a very god. There is no greater.
This entire game, Beelzebub has been giving me a lot of, like, Vegeta vibes, you know what I mean?
I will conquer that might, make it my own, and then I shall be the uncontested ruler of the skies!
Beelzebub? Was this his plan all along?
That laugh at the end.
You're next in line, Lucilius. Kiss your wretched serpent goodbye while you can.
By all means, fight amongst yourselves. I'll complete my initial task, killing the singularities.
Episode 79, Endless Light. No, I can only play as Gran and Jita. I don't even get both of them.
Beelzebub, Astral, you have also brought chaos unto this world. It will be more efficient to remove you before confronting Lucilius. I will prioritize your elimination accordingly.
Now we're getting somewhere. I shall build my throne on the carcass of a god!
It looks like her horn is stabbing his head right here.
You appear excited to duel me. This is illogical. Lack of adequate fear may manifest in further unpredictability. Beelzebub, Astral, must be eliminated swiftly.
Oh, thanks for calling Kirby. Beelzebub and Versusia clash, exceeding the limits of mortal perception or comprehension. They're doing the Dragon Ball Z flashy explosion thing. Well, thanks for the Kirby lip sync, too. With each blow, pangs of raw force batter the sky of Point Zero, tearing through space-time itself.
Gran, Cheetah. I'll hold off Beelzebub. You have to stop Lucilius.
Mumster? That you? But how?
My spirit's still tethered to the vessel, but only barely. Soon I'll lose all control, and the true battle to restore the skies will begin. Don't waver. Fight to the end. With the two of us together,
Anything's possible.
Vern, Lyria, please take care of them.
We will, Ran. It's a promise.
Take off your rose-colored glasses. At the end of the day, there is only one possible outcome. The grand finale. You'd put this world's corrupted fate back on its rails, not knowing or caring where they lead. There is no destination, no happy end. All that awaits is chaos. Life's eternal battlefield. Is that truly what you want?
It's not about what you or we want.
This world belongs to everyone. We won't let you mess it up.
Lucilius, you're going down!
Think. Versusia's gone off somewhere. You can't hope to best me alone.
Alone? Nonsense.
Wait a minute.
Is that who I think it is?
You.
Sandy!
Sandalphon!
The crew never fights alone. I can't believe I'm the one saying that.
So, here, another little lesson in Granblue. So I keep mentioning the anniversary events, what makes the sky blue, 1, 2, and 3. Sandalphon is kind of like the main character of those. He starts off, and this isn't really spoilers because they've already told us this in this game, but in case you missed it. So Sandalphon was an antagonist in the first What Makes the Sky Blue. We defeat him, and then in the second one, when Belial and Beelzebub start becoming the antagonists, Sandalphon comes to our side to basically help us fight them. In the end, he becomes a good guy and takes over the job of Supreme Primarch, and his hobby is making coffee, and he joins our crew. And not only that, but he is the most popular male character in Granblue Fantasy. Partially because those events are really good, and also because he's a handsome dude. And so when Versus came out, they also did a poll around the world to see which Granblue characters people wanted to get into Versus. And they divided the results in Japan, North America, and Europe. And among all three, Sandalphon was like in the top choices for the male choices. So it's pretty inevitable that he will become DLC in the future. I am almost 100% sure.
Does this mean the angels are back? Booyah! One step closer to making good on our promise with Munster.
I've been watching your struggles from above, and I know what it took to summon me. So, thank you for your efforts and dedication. I won't squander the time your mother bought us. Lucilius, this ends here!
Sandalphon has been watching everything unfold on stream.
Thanks, Sandalphon.
With you here, the fight's as good as won.
Split up and pincer him. I'll act as backup.
Gotcha. Come on, Gran.
On it!
Soon I will have peace. No matter how the blind might struggle, the clock will tick down to 0.
The only thing we're counting down to is your defeat, Lucilius!
Please stay strong. Beat his tail.
It's on!
Death is the only
No.
path.
Cheetah! You okay?
Here I come!
Get up. Share your burden with your
Ow!
crew.
You've done more than enough, Sandalphon. We won't be going down again. Here I go.
The laws of nature, the oppression of causality. While these fetters exist, we will never be free.
Fire! Think fast!
Forsake.
Fire!
For real.
Yeah! There! Great! Fire!
Back on your feet. Next time, I'll be sure to break both body and spirit.
Ah, he stood back up. I was ready to put down my controller.
Hour has struck. So you've chosen the way of pain. Your annihilation.
Oh, he's got the labors. Look at those status effects.
Bad feeling in the pit of
You insist on wasting my
Those are
time.
mechanics from his actual raid.
Here I go! Get ready! Here goes! Here comes you! There! Great! There! Get ready! Here goes!
Stop impaling me.
Here I go!
Sorry, that spell is all I can muster now.
Sandy, you should have healed me after he did the attack.
Stand strong!
for the skies. And for Reyes.
Get ready!
Forsake.
Reagan Link! There!
I will strip these broken skies and even hope.
You're wide open!
What? Round 3. It's almost like we're in a versus game.
Reason and accept the inevitable, but it seems all you understand is violence.
Lucilius, your grand finale will never see the light of day!
You won't take away our future.
Go away!
He has infinite continue coins. No.
Forsake.
Ow, stop it.
My blade!
Is this what you wanted? Rivers of blood feeding an eternal
Ah.
battlefield.
Reagan Link! There! Oh my god! Here goes! Now! Get ready!
Uh-oh.
The altar. Face your own mortality. Why? Is this world truly worth preserving?
What? I pressed the button.
Over. Paradise lost.
Ow, stop it.
Die on the altar. Face your own mortality. Why? Is this world truly worth preserving?
I hit the button.
I see you!
Oh my god, I have to get that entire sequence right or something. I hit the button though. He's at 0%.
Die on the altar of face your own mortality. Why not? Is this world truly worth preserving?
Oh, hi Gina, there you are.
All shall join you in death, Lucifer.
Once and for all.
Don't just stand there, you two.
What does the future hold but disappointment?
I didn't even get a chain of 15. Good night, Ryoku. Thank you for coming to the stream. And then, hey, Nyaks, welcome. Thank you so much for dropping by. Player 2 damage, 0. Come on, Jita, pull your weight. Jita's all like, you got this, Gran, and then watches from the sidelines.
This is wrong. Everything is wrong.
Lucilius, you can't excise all the things you resent, all that you don't understand. The world will just move on without you.
Preaching to your creator. You weren't even meant to have those wings.
Jita's literally the raid joiner who just one punches and then AFKs. So true.
2 singularities? And now him? That's a lot to swallow.
Oh, hi, you're still alive.
Still functioning? Then make yourself useful.
Not on top of your game today, are you? If you meant to flip causality, wouldn't it have made more sense to smash the vessel of God before the singularities?
Are you saying I mistook my priorities? I thought you, of all these lower beasts, knew your place.
What happened?
Gran, Cheetah, you're back!
Catalina, the crew, everyone's safe.
You must be Sandalphon. Seeing you here, it means more than words can say.
At last, the angels are back! But then, what happened to...
Ryan! Mom! She's still in there!
The girl discharged her duties. The angels have descended from on high, and deep in the void, Lucilius, the Serpent, and Versusia are locked in combat.
Oh, is this a to be continued? And it's going to continue with the DLC character updates in the next coming year?
How fortunate for you, midges. Despite your blindness, you seem to have bumbled into a happy ending.
No! We're not happy! And who's Bumbly? You're the one who had your stuffing knocked out by Mumster.
Still, the pandemonium has returned to normal. Lucilius has been contained. And thanks to your sacrifice, Rayan's sacrifice, the skies were saved.
Whew. Tell the truth, I was afraid we wouldn't make it. But here we all are. Oh, well. Except for Ray.
Cheetah.
As the current Supreme Primarch, I owe you my deepest gratitude. Your courage saved our skies, once again. Each loss bears its own fingerprints. I don't pretend to understand all of your pain, but I can at least empathize with a part. What you laid down today It's formed the base stones for countless other lives. Sky dwellers everywhere. They have a future because of you. Another chance at happiness. Don't you think you deserve to share in it?
Another chance at happiness, huh?
As both a priestess and your mother, I will protect your future.
We'll pull through this as a family.
Sometimes, you need to burn a few brambles to blaze a new trail.
I didn't want to admit it, but deep down, I knew Mom couldn't stay. At least, we didn't have to hurt her. At least she saved us, like she wanted to. I wanted more time with her, but we got to be a family. And that's enough for me.
Ran and Jita raise their faces to the sky. Their shoulders tremble so violently, it looks as though they might shatter at a sound. So the crew says nothing and huddles closer, offering warmth and comfort beyond words. Another boss battle? But with who? Is it with Bubs? Beelzebub watches the silent communion of the crew from a distance. Sandalphon pulls away from the tender moment and confronts the Astral.
You. What's your next move?
What obligation have I to tell you?
The skies are battle-weary. If you plan to seize this chance and claw your way to a throne, it falls to me to stop you.
Absurd. The Mayfly wears a few feathers and fancies himself a hawk. Who gave you those feathers? Who swaddled you in the mantle of the Supreme Primarch? Spare me the braggadocio, or I'll cut that droning head from your neck.
I will never forgive you. Never! I can't stand the sight of you. All I want is to bury you, deep in oblivion.
But... your hands are bound.
Sandalphon? What's he talking about?
Beelzebub converted Versus into his core and wielded its power. Or perhaps I should say, wields. Though he returned its source to your mother, traces of energy still flicker through him. Enough for him to sense Versusia at all times.
What? Beelzebub? Is he telling the truth?
And if he is, will you beg for my aid? Will you prostrate yourself at my feet? The girl is likely gone. How far will you humiliate yourself to save a husk?
Shut up! Or I'll knock you into next week.
Gloat all you want. I know you have to track down Versusia to retrieve Versus.
Beelzebub. Remember what I told you? I'm saving both Mom and the angels.
Empty words. Ever heard the saying, he who chases two rabbits catches none?
Will you ever hear the saying, take the risk or lose it all? I heard her voice, Beelzebub. I heard my mom after she became Versusia. There's hope, okay? I'm the singularity. I didn't save the world by accepting things are impossible.
In fact, impossible is a raid tier that I can destroy.
We can save Mom, then?
You're Gran and Jita, remember? Captains of the best crew ever. You've beat the odds again and again. Why not this time?
Beelzebub, we've let you be a self-obsessed pinhead long enough. Now it's your turn to be used.
Oh.
You're leading us to Versusia. But first, you're gonna be my sandbag.
Gran?
Who you calling Pinhead?
You don't get how much pain you've caused, do you? Turning tyrant on the skies, mouthing off about my mom and the angels? It's time someone taught you a little respect.
I'm Dirty Gran. No, I'm Dirty Gran. I'm Dirty Gran.
What a coincidence! I have my own grievances to air.
You guys are so funny.
A midge like you doesn't deserve the title singularity.
Wait. The skies are teetering as is. It might not survive a clash between two singularities.
Well, what about 3 singularities?
Make that 3. Step in if
Nope.
things get too rocky, okay?
What? No! Stop!
Every singularity for herself!
Perfect. 2 flies, 1 stone.
You just said he who chases 2 rabbits gets none. Make up your mind. You're contradicting yourself.
I am itching for blood. Do try and keep me entertained.
Get ready!
I hope you've gotten better at admitting defeat.
I'm gonna knock you down. Go for it! Now it's time for the Dusk.
Is your strength lacking already? We've only just begun.
You're wide open.
Oh no!
I see you. Think fast. Fire! I see you. Get ready.
Yeah, the music's fantastic.
You'll have to bring more to the table than that.
I'm here for you. Just like you were for me when all the skies turned their back.
Only one way this will end.
Over here. My blade is unstoppable.
It's time!
Bring it, Link! Fire!
Oh, thanks for the free heal, Sandy. Thank you.
Gran and Cheetah have got me. I've never been more sure of anything.
Get ready! You're wide open.
Oh, he dodged me.
Bring it, Link! Bring it, Link! Fire!
It's time!
I'm going to crush you.
Look at those dodges. Ow. Ow.
You're wide open.
Don't look so smug. These wounds are mere bully bites to an astral. I'm going to crush you.
Well, I'm pretty sure I just get free heals from Sandy Fawn all the way out, so I'm good. Stop moving out of my attacks.
Think fast.
Unforgivable. Don't you dare mock me!
Think fast. My blade.
Hit him! He's enraging!
Why will you not bend? My power is supreme!
Okay, I didn't get that last objective, but that's fine. Yeah, Gina was just running away, being like, "See ya, Gran! Smell you later!" As you take all the damage.
You think you've won? As long as I have a mind to think and eyes to see, you will never know peace.
Come on, Beelzebub. You're embarrassing yourself.
Unless you get back the god powers of Versus, you're like a sorcerer without his spells. Threat level, 0.
You want to win? Guess you're gonna have to help us search for Versusia. For Mom.
Make no mistake. The only being I help is myself.
Versusia is stranded in that space, correct?
Stranded? Not at all. She's the jailer. As soon as Lucilius and the Serpent are dispatched, she'll be back for the singularities. I think I'll go preside over that banquet of death. There is a certain gift I wish to reclaim after all. Once I've regained the peak of power, I will come thundering down on your heads. Until then...
I knew he wouldn't come with us. But we're gonna work with him anyways, I'm sure.
In this world, Beelzebub is the closest thing we have to an incarnation of chaos. That link will lead him right to the threshold of Point Zero. Before you reunite with your mother, you will have to face Beelzebub, or Versusia. Either way, its treacherous winds. But for now, the storm is let up. You should rest, and I'll begin the work of restoring the skies.
Thank you, Sandalphon.
We've won the battle, but...
Not the war. That's just the way things go, right?
We got swept up in something huge, huh? When Catalina went back to the Empire, none of us saw this coming.
Now that I think of it, that was the catalyst for everything. If only I had more foresight, perhaps none of this would have happened.
No ifs, Catalina. You did what you thought was right. What matters is we're together now.
Oh man, we've been on such a crazy ride. Looking back gives me whiplash.
Let's head back to the Grand Cipher. I'm ready for good food and a soft bed.
You said it.
At last, a moment of respite after a long and punishing battle. Though the tides of chaos still erode at the sky's borders, the blue that stretches before the crew seems as full of possibilities as a blank page. With each adventure forming a new chapter in the history of the skies. Well, thanks for calling Kirby. Hey, little buddy, want to watch the credits with me? Oh, never mind. Never mind. They're ending on episode 81? That's a weird number. Bon voyage. I love you. Yeah, I got baited! A month has passed since the struggle against Lucilius and the departure of Beelzebub. The islands of Fantagrande have opened their arms to refugees from Port Breeze and Sinkenstill, offering food, shelter, and compassion. Well, thank you for the stretch as well, Fate. You guys at home, make sure to take the chance to stretchy as well. Sit up straight, don't slouch. Most of the crew is at these makeshift havens, busied in the world of rebuilding lives.
All right, dears. There's more than enough to go around, so no pushing.
Today's special, Vadivas Don't You Worry Curry. And no rush eating, we got plenty of seconds.
Wait, this is the first time we've seen the generic woman NPC modeled in this game. It's always been the generic man so far.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, no one goes hungry when your boy Vane's in town.
Vane, your field trainings really come in handy. I can cook for a party, but an army of mouths is a whole other weight class.
We're a team, man. All your original recipes really put some zest in this fest. Swords and shields can save your bones, but only food can heal the heart. A master chef's a master hero in my cookbook.
Oh, I could get that embroidered on a pillow. Let's nurse the skies with a sweet dose of love.
Speaking of sweet, guess who's here with some sugar?
We brought strawberry shortcake. Make sure you measure your cuts so everyone gets a slice.
Oh my grub! When'd you all have time to whip up dessert?
It was a gift from Eustace, Basaraga, and the rest of the society.
Are you telling me that Ilsa doesn't want to kill us anymore?
Because of your tireless efforts, the refugees have begun piecing their lives back together. You have given them food and shelter. More importantly, you have given them hope. There are no words with which I can properly thank you.
The Society stockpiles more than it could ever consume. If there's anything else you need, just say the word.
Better in the mouths of the people than rotting in the warehouses.
Still, even the Society can't sustain the population of 2 islands indefinitely, right? The Grand Cipher stores only lasted half a day.
You have no idea how paranoid the top brass get about sieges. We got stocked warehouses rusting away in every cranny of the skies. Sure, they would appreciate a visit.
You know who might not be so appreciatory? Ilsa.
Oh, snickerdoodles. We still haven't talked to her. Eustace, Basaraga, could you, skedaddle over to the drill sergeant's office and tell her why you took the stuff, please? It's got your fingerprints on it.
You were the one who said you wanted to patch things up.
Yeah.
Though the hurly-burly has so far confined itself to Fantagrande, we must consider the effect it will have on other Skydoms. I foresee changes to trade, diplomatic relations, and national defense.
The flood of chaos sunk 2 islands. It is enough to sweep in a new age of fear. And fear too often douses civil bonds.
Lucilius can send islands jiving and diving with a snap of his fingers. We're lucky most of the skies is still intact.
That's because he's not here to sink islands one by one. His true purpose is bigger and far more sinister.
And convoluted.
First, we must put the minds of the people at ease, else the world destroy itself before Lucilius returns.
I agree. I say we return to our homelands and do whatever it takes to weather these turbulent times. Draft policy, move resources, engage citizens.
If the kingdoms of Lumiel and Fiendruck join forces, there is no dark we cannot outshine!
What of my brother's kingdom? I will be glad to play my part, though it only be that of a carrier pigeon.
Coo-coo! Listening to you Nightsies gets Cagliostro feeling like a warm, downy pillow inside.
None of your artifice, alchemist. Now, where is Siegfried?
Oh no, he's not rampaging again now, is he? Oh, hi.
That's enough for today.
Agreed.
You champs have been duking it out since sunup. Bet your muscles are howling.
Actually, they've been flailing the old haymakers to keep things quiet. It's supposed to cool down Siegfried's dragon blood.
Makes my pulse flutter. Watching the two fight at full tilt.
Guess that's the price you pay for power.
Soros, may I ask you a question? In your quest for true strength, you renounced all weaponry. But what makes you so confident in your philosophy? Is the body really where our greatest strength lies?
Well, where else would it be?
You're questioning me in that knowing tone of voice. I suspect you already know the answer.
The body is like a temple. You can strengthen the walls and fill the rooms with knowledge and custom, the way sacred halls may echo with scripture and services. But without the heart, faith, fellowship, and a sense of serenity, the whole structure crumbles, as I learned myself not too long ago.
But you don't have to worry, Siegfried. You're sporting guns of steel. But what's more, you got a heart of gold.
And that heart's earned you good friends. If and when that dragon blood rouses you into a horn-tossing mood, we'll slap the sense back into you.
Well, thank you. I would be nothing without this crew.
Don't you get all meek and mushy on me. Stand tall, man. The younger folk look up to you. Whew! All this talk is making me thirsty. Let's have Basaraga break out the firewater today.
Friends are the wind beneath our wings.
What about Nier? What's she up to?
So, the doppelgangers are no longer a threat?
Shouldn't be. It's fortunate we nipped the ordeal in the bud before any Doppel Eternals showed up.
Well, technically there was one Doppel Eternal. So this whole time we only met technically 4 doppelgangers if you count the 3 Lewayne bros separately. They went through this whole journey of finding Anilla to get rid of the doppelgangers, only to never encounter another one again.
You don't have to tell me. By the way, where are Lewayne and his groupies?
Oh, they're still in timeout at the Sheep Shrine. Just until the skies have calmed down a touch.
Time out. A quaint way of describing what Matera's done to them.
No, please, it was all me. I'm terribly sorry to combine them, but we need to make sure the clashes are gone. For their own safety.
Ah, yes, of course.
That wasn't them, though. Just their shadow doubles from another world.
We just need an excuse to lock them up.
But they had contact with the Klesha spirit thing. Look, the bros are just enjoying some R&R, while we handle the apocalypse stuff.
You must be Seox.
Oh, the music stopped.
Got a problem with that?
Now, we're one big happy crew, and crewmates don't smoke each other's barbecue.
Don't smoke each other's barbecue.
But he tried to kill Gran, and anyone who hurts Gran doesn't deserve to breathe.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. What a grievous misunderstanding.
Seems there's still the doppelganger's aftermath to clean up.
It's some dark versus dark action.
Did you think a mask would fool me? That it would stop me?
Wait! Stay away from it! I can explain!
Wait, it just fades to black?
You're our hero, Grimnir. You brought angels back to the skies.
We're just gonna leave it at that?
No, Rose Queen. A hero would have saved Rayan. A hero wouldn't have let his friend's mother sacrifice herself. You know who stops at nothing to achieve their goals? Villains.
That was her choice. Sweetie, you're underestimating the courage and willpower it takes to make such a leap. Nothing could have stopped her.
It was your combined efforts that saved our world. If you had not restored the elements, perhaps a more terrible tragedy would have unfolded.
I just realized all stream for this part 3 of the story, we haven't seen Rackham, Io, or Eugen. I mean, I know they're not really that important and they had enough screen time, but we just haven't seen them at all. I'm a little surprised.
And this story isn't over yet. Gran and Jita heard Rayan's voice.
Like, I know we have a lot of characters and everyone's interacting on screen in this part, but they just left those 3 out.
No force can match a mother's love. There's a good chance Rayan's soul still survives.
I believe she's still at Point Zero, fighting for Gran, for Jita, for us all.
Captain, Jita is still listless.
I know, but...
Strange, isn't it? You share a mother not because you're siblings, but because you're, in a way, the same person.
I've come to accept that Gran and Jita are two sides of the same coin, but it's still confusing when I think about it too hard. I even met them the same way.
Yeah, man. Now I got memories of swaddling a baby Gran and a baby Jita. Wild. Oh well, don't sweat the small stuff, am I right?
What about any of this is small?
Yeah, Lyria has a lifelink with both of them, so... That's why they almost got the triple kill on them earlier.
Like I said before, loss is a deeply personal experience. But if anyone can navigate Jita's inner abyss right now, it's you. So go to her. Let her know she isn't alone.
HRI, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, bud. Plus, it ain't over yet. We still gotta bake up a plan, but we're getting Mumster back by hook or by crook. We got 2 singularities for crying out loud. Fishing up lost moms, lost islands. Haha, what can't we do?
We got the double larities now.
You fought annihilation and won, Captain. Now you have a future to shape as you wish.
Huh? Gran?
Remember, Jita isn't from this world. Neither am I. It's lonely, being untethered on strange seas. If Gran could just reach out and anchor her, give her a sense of belonging, that would mean the world.
Wow! Who melted you into gooey sap?
What? I never...
Fresh breeze blows as if to waft away the fumes of sadness. It brushes by the crew, sailing to skies beyond. The horizon pulses with light and color, as though offering the chance to paint a bright future to anyone brave enough to stretch out a hand. Wait, so we don't see Gran comforting Jita?
At long last. I've tracked them. Now the hunt.
What was with that camera angle? Oh, there's Rackham. It's cool to see them actually, like, on the Grand Cipher for once.
We'll save her, I promise.
When you feel lonely, just remember. You have me and Vern, and all our friends on the Grand Cipher.
We're the anchor to your ship and the apple to your pie.
I'm sure that Rayan, your mom, has laughter and stories to share with all of us. So please, please, don't give up. We'll find your family again. Thanks, Lyria. Where there's friendship, there's hope. Right, Gran?
I like how they're like, Gran, you're the only one that can comfort her.
I know things seem bleak, but linings, right?
But it's Lyria and Vern doing it all.
I mean, somehow, some way, I got to meet you. I just wish I could have stayed with you longer. Joined you on your big, crazy journey. But I've already had my own airship adventure. You kiddos are just gonna have to find your own way and see for yourselves what's waiting at the end of the skies. And when the two of you harbor safely in Estalucia, I promise we'll be right there waiting for you. So yes, things are bewildering now. But I want to believe that as long as you keep on sailing, keep on hoping, you and your crew will find all you ever wanted. 'Cause your happiness was all I ever wanted.
Aw. I still can't believe we got such a lore important character. I'm also surprised that part 3 didn't have any like character quests where you like get a tutorial on how to use Grimnir, Anila, Siegfried, and Nier, like they did for all the other characters, even as like little side episodes. It was nice. Although I wish I got to pick my character for the fights in part 2 and part 3. They kind of stopped doing that. I just want to play as Seox and have Eustace by my side. I mean, this is fun. I mean, I like fighting games, but I'm not really good at them. But I like it when they have a story mode, like an actual, like story-driven mode. I know some fighting games have a story mode that's very like, you know, just skims the surface, or it's just arcade mode with a couple cutscenes, but I really like what they did here. And of course, Arc System Works always does a great job with their models, their fighting, their artwork. I'm so happy to see them collaborate with Granblue, which is my favorite gacha game as well, and kind of like marry those two together. It's like all I could ever ask for. The only last thing I need to ask for is my favorite characters in the game. So we do know for sure that Lucilius is the next DLC character. He's coming out in like January, and then there's going to be other DLC characters after that. I'm almost certain that it's going to be Sandalphon, whether he's going to be the one right after Lucilius or not. I'm pretty sure Vayne and Beatrix have a pretty good chance of being added to the game. I wouldn't be surprised if Ilsa as well. So I guess we'll see. And some of these characters you'll see here with voices that you're like, who's that? It's probably just from the Grand Brews mode of the game. So that's like the Fall Guys part of the game where you can choose an avatar and play Fall Guys games. And some of the character avatars you can pick in there are characters that are not playable currently in the game. They're just like little cameos. They even have characters from Uma Musume, another gacha game by Cygames. You can play as some of those characters in Grand Brews as well. So that's where some of those names come from. Have they said how many DLC characters there would be? I think after Lucilius, there's at least like 3 for this season. But I would be surprised if they don't do another season of DLC after that. So who's to really say? I'd like to see more. And I'm sure they'll add more story episodes. I mean, of course, the story's not finished yet, so they'll probably add that. I wonder if Versusia is going to be playable, or if she's just going to be like a boss. But then again, all the main bosses, Beelzebub, Avatar Belial, Lucilius, are becoming playable, so I wouldn't be surprised if she was playable too. Or if they just relegated her like they did Proto-Bahamut, Colossus, Ares, and all that. I guess we'll see. I also feel that the story mode of this game didn't really outlive its length. Like, I was afraid it would drag on a little bit. I know when I first started playing the original Granblue Versus, I didn't finish the story mode because I felt like it was a bit drag on, because you had to farm for weapons, build a weapon grid, you got to farm for weapon skins. Every single fight had a set of battles. But then they really smoothed it out for Versus Rising and made it so they got rid of a bunch of the fights. They made it so you didn't need a weapon grid. They made it so you didn't need to level up. which I think was very smooth. I know the original game did that to kind of harken to the mobile game. They called it RPG mode instead of story mode. But I think, like, for the crowd of people that like fighting games, don't really want to do that kind of grinding, which I agree. So, plus, we also have Granblue Fantasy Relink coming out in, like, what is it, early February? Late February? Somewhere around there. So I'm excited to play that as well. Although that one's an action game and it has a smaller cast. It does have Vayne in it though, so that'll be nice. I guess we'll see. I'm excited to see what is more on the horizon, and for more people to get into Granblue or at least know about it. Because again, the mobile game, I talked about this extensively during the Verse stream, it's not super accessible for the average Joe, unless you knew what you were looking for, right? But it is much more accessible than it was back when I started playing, back when there were no English guides, and you had to like figure out how to even make your account, or even how to play the game properly, and the stories weren't as good, but now they're really, really good, so I'm excited for, again, more people to kind of get into it. And they made it so the learning curve is not as bad, but still. Plus the music was really good in here. I'm glad they remixed a lot of the themes of Granblue, themes that Granblue players would be very familiar with and are already very good songs, and then kind of gave a new spin on a bunch of them that sounded just as good or better as well. So we'll spend a little bit of time today. I just want to have a quick look at like some of the other game modes, like just like the gallery and the glossary. We're not going to play any like big games, but I just want to see what's available. I want to do more streams of this game. Again, I kind of want to get better at fighting games, but I don't really have the time nor the discipline to commit myself to one fighting game, but this one looks like it'd be fun to maybe get into in the future. But I want to also at least play a couple arcade mode runs. Each character has 2 arcade mode endings, like a normal one and a secret one. You can unlock some art. And there's also a character that you can play as, quote unquote, play as, that is not featured in the story mode at all, which I think is a little bit of a shame. I think they should have. It's Lunalu, who's basically the copy character. I wish that she was at least featured in the story mode, just as a cameo or a portrait somewhere. I think it'd just be kind of fun. Since she is a fun character, I can understand why they didn't do that for story reasons, but it's nice that they included her, at least. And I'll explain her lore and stuff when we do that, too. Yeah, I wish there was like a special playable Lunalu. Yeah, her weapon is a gorilla. That'd be amazing. That'd be really funny. Like, of course I want my favorite characters in this game, like Ire and Jamil, but I don't think they're gonna put Ire in because we already have a bunch of fist fighters in, like, Sora's, Ladiva, and Seox. So I don't think he wouldn't really give any new things to the game, but I think he'd be cool. He fits the setting. Jamil would be cool, but he's not like super popular, and 6 also already has a skin in his color, so I could kind of see like that's their way of saying, yeah, he's not major, but we'll kind of slip him in like that. Vayne, I think, has a good chance. Cagliostro, Eustace, Seox are already in the game. A lot of the other characters I really like are kind of newer characters in Granblue though, so I don't think they have as much of a chance. I'm also trying to think of factions that they have not featured yet. Like, they haven't had any characters from Irastil, like Cerule or Helis, or Nauis in that group. They also haven't had anyone from Albert's Island, but he's also more of a Rage of Bahamut character, which might be the reason why. They also have a lot of sword fighters, so maybe they just don't want to have too many sword fighters. I bet Sophon's gonna become playable too. I feel like he's very likely. Thanks for coming to the stream, Jirai. Have a good sleep. We'll catch you next time. Thank you for the well wishes. Causality draws to a close. You've obtained the following Figure Studio content: Beatrix, Vayne, Ryan, Sandalphon, Lucilius, Versusia. Let's have a quick look at some of that. Again, I love the art in this game. I like this one. You just see like Siegfried's flexing in the background. This one's pretty cute. This one's cute too. Nier's holding like little Gran and Jita figurines. Well, there's like a mini Lancelot and a mini Percival. So, in the game, La Diva also runs like a bar restaurant on the ship.
They can help you learn how to deal with tricky rivals.
And this is what the inside of her bar looks like. I like how Belial's in the corner, sipping on some, like, apple drink or something. Oh, deluxe character pass. Oh, you get new outfits for Gran and Jita right away. We have the journal. And look at all the character illustrations from the select screen. Oh, cool. You can see Luna Lu and Ryan too. I'll talk more about Luna Lu. I think I'll do like a stream of at least an arcade run with her, since we didn't really get to see her. Arcade mode illustrations, which we haven't done yet. Story mode illustrations. I'm surprised they didn't include the artwork from the base game in the gallery. They only have the Rising art for all the characters. Oh no, they do. GB Versus illustrations are here. They cost 100 rupees though. When a bunch of the art from like the original game's start screens. Ooh, staff illustrations. Okay, I'm probably gonna come back with my rupees. All my rupees are from like the free ones they've given to us in the crate so far for buying the game early. Okay, I'm gonna come back and buy some of these. I love Arc System games because they have gallery artwork, specifically by the staff and stuff. Ooh, is that Vayne? And because they're all in like slightly different styles, but they all look really good, they feature different characters. I really like seeing these. There's a lot. There's even characters that don't appear in the game directly. Like there's Sebastian. Oh, these are teaser visuals. Battle music. I have to buy these ones. Oh, these ones are like, oh, mirror match, Dragon Knights face off, Society members face off, Villains face off, Face Yourself. What's the difference between Face Yourself and mirror match? Maybe Face Yourself is Gran versus Jita. And then here's the profiles. Oh, I've just realized I'm covering up the art. Well, you can flip between their art. Like they're in their mobile game art. Oh man, yeah, imagine if they made you gacha for the art. I think you can gacha for the weapon skins. Or at least in the base game, Granblue Versus, you could. I'm not sure if they unlock some of them by default here. I like how Tomoe and Elsam have still not gotten an art update, despite everything that Lowain's gotten a bunch of updates. I'm also glad they went with Water Yule's outfit. And Fire Matera. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Lay, it's good to see you. Thank you, thank you. Accord, Trim, Cassie, Pink Popo, Ditto. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope we're all gonna have a great time. You guys have a good time with Lay? You guys should go check out Lay. She's an amazing longtime friend of mine. Cool streamer, amazing artist. She's so talented, and she's so fun to watch. You gotta watch her stream. She's so funny. Great sense of humor. Go check her out. She's amazing. Please, please, please. Yeah, we do need to play Lethal Company. I've been watching everyone play it, and I'm like, I want to play it, but I don't have anyone to play it with. Please go check out Lay. If you guys don't know me, I'm Kiro, the frog-themed martial artist. We were playing Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising, and we just beat the story mode, so I'm looking at the gallery right now for a quick overview of some of the characters and the goodies before we leave off for today. So thank you so much for stopping by, and please feel free to sit back or relax, or go take care of yourself after your stream, because you deserve it. Thanks, Lay. We're just going over the gallery. Oops. How do I scroll this? Oh. No. How do I scroll down on this one? Oh, scroll is square. Oh. There we go. Oh, no, these ones don't have pictures. Wait, no, that one has two. Well, you can even see the full version of them. They included. I didn't even realize that. A good boy. Wait, she's only 13? She looked a little older than that, I would say. Ernest Everyman. Rumored to be the same person or brothers. Referee. I like how they have entries for even the generic enemies. Lady Caterpillar's last. And there's weapons. We won't look at all the weapons. Locations. Oh yeah, there's also a figure studio. Build your own original dioramas featuring characters, backgrounds, and other set pieces you can unlock throughout the game. Once you got the perfect shot, let the photo shoot begin. Pictures can be taken using your platform's screenshot function. Yeah, I want to try this. Wait, sample. Ooh. Oh! Wait, but it doesn't really have that much of a range of rotation. I feel like you could have a lot of fun here. Is this a new game or is it DLC? It's a new game. It's a new game. It's the previous game with all the new DLC plus new stuff added on. So it's like an expansion, if you want to think of it that way. I kind of want to... I'm not going to play too much in G-Pose. I just want to see how it works. I have the camera, and... Oh. Oh. Does he only have one pose? Why is there only one pose and one expression? Well, I can rotate it. Why does he only have one pose? Oh, maybe I need to unlock more poses and expressions. Ooh. I can change the size and the saturation and the lighting. Dang. I mean, they did such a good job of making all these models. Like, I might as well show them off, right? Wait, I only have Gran and Jita. I think I need to unlock all of them. Dang it. Ooh. Vayne! Like, there's no way these guys aren't going to become playable, right? Look at him. Just a puppy. The frying pan pose. Ooh, he's got the wings. They're not attached to him, though. Oh. Look at the subtle difference between this one and this one. What else is there? Objects? A chair? Beach chair? Oh, I could have Lucilius's wings just by itself. Oh yeah, how come I didn't unlock models for Rackham and Io and Catalina? And then, oh, it's just weapons. Explosion. This is cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna play a match of Granblue Brews, but I want to see like what there is to choose from here. Oh my gosh, we have to do a stream of playing Granblue Brews. a legend level. It's like the Fall Guys thing. There's so many inside jokes from Granblue here. Yeah, you could take Lancelot and Vayne and play with them like little Barbie dolls. Walk a mile in your favorite character's shoes, your avatar will represent you in room matches, Granblue's Legends, tourneys, and the online lobby. In addition to representing yourself through a chosen character, you can change your weapon cutouts for Granblue's Legends. Avatars marked with a special icon can be chosen as partners. As you play and navigate the game, they'll offer encouragement, praise, or just a bit of friendly banter. They're so cute! Look at his big old mask. Okay, and then the unlockable characters. Joy! I love Joy. Joy is so cute. You could play as a V-ball. The referee? Bob? You can play as Bob? Best game ever. Bunny Girl, Therese. Oh, Therese is in it. Toshette. Eternal Grand. Ooh, he's wearing the casual Eternals jacket. Luna Lu. Oh, Shalom's in it. You could play as Colossus? Why can't I play as Leviathan? Proto Bahamut, he's so tall. Oh my god, there it is. Nice abs, Vern. This is a Macho V in the Japanese version. He's a version of V that you can fight on April Fool's Day, and he comes from the Grand Blues 4 Coma series. Fluorescent Marva. You could play as Gorilla. You can play as a Bonito! Well, you need to unlock it at level 100. Oh, there's Vikala. I love Vikala. And then here's characters from Uma Musume. Another one of Cygames properties. These girls are all based on, like, racing horses. Which is why they have interesting names. You can change weapons. Okay, so I think in Grand Brews, you can pick up weapons and hit people with them. So there's like sabers, guns. How do you hold the gun if you're like a Bonito? Katana, a bow, axe. I like how these are all V variations. But those are the only ones I have right now, okay. They're all named after famous Granblue weapons, but with V's name. Vizsla, Vixaba, Vimble. Yeah, and they're all made of cardboard. I love it. Okay, we'll play that another time. Illustrations. Oh, this is just looking at the artwork. How is this different from the gallery? I guess it's... you just can't zoom in on the pictures. Rupee shop. By character colors, weapon skins. I like how it shows you which ones are like references to other things with a little symbol. I'm pretty sure that's what these mean. Like, these are references to other characters or costumes within Granblue. And then these ones are just regular color palettes. Some of which might be references to other Arc System Works games. Well, these are weapon skins. Illustrations. Oh, these are the original illustrations from the first game. Lobby avatars, we saw those. Oh, stages. There's also characters that make cameos in the backgrounds of the stages, too. Card designs. Oh, this is where you buy more figures. Extra poses. There's so much to unpack here. Truly Grindblue. At least this is all like, it's not gacha. Which is kind of nice. Oh, Siegfried fully masked. This cost 2,500 just to get his mask on. Weapon cutout ticket. Draw a ticket. Exchange this ticket to obtain weapon cutouts you can equip on your avatar. Oh, I know this screen. I'm not spending. Wait. I have 0 tickets. But I don't want to convert my rupees into tickets. I'd rather just buy stuff. Okay, but for the gambler in you, you could do that. And then, of course, you also get serial codes. If you buy the PlayStation version of this game, you get serial codes that you can use in Granblue the gacha game. But you cannot use it if you buy the Steam version. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with a special deal with Sony. So if that weighs on your decision. But there is a free version on Steam. It has limited game modes and limited characters. I'm not sure if it's got a rotating cast that you can play as, but if you're on the fence about this game, there's a free version you could buy on Steam. Or pick up on Steam and see if you like it for yourself. Well, this has been fun. We did a lot today. I will be streaming more of this game. I'll definitely do some arcade runs. I'll do at least one with Lunalu as well, and I want to do a stream on Granblue just to see how nutty that is. But this game has a lot to offer. I think the nice thing about this game is that even if you're not a fighting game fan, one, the fighting is very beginner friendly in this game compared to base Granblue Versus. They really simplified it and made it easier for new people to get into. And even if you're not a big fighting game fan, like for playing online and getting ranked and stuff, there's still a lot of stuff to do. Like, there's a lot of things to collect, there's a story mode, there's Granblue. I like that, when a fighting game has more stuff for people that are not just the fighting game crowd. Because I do like fighting games, but I'm not a person that plays online and ranks up and all that stuff too. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you so much for the raids. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing our tier list stream. The one that you guys won from doing the Thankmas charity donations. So we'll do that. It'll be a fun, kind of like casual chatting stream while I do that. And then I'll have some new stuff planned for next week, which includes some Granblue Versus and also some festive holiday content and maybe some other games as well. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, and if you're new here, you could check out my social media. Twitter is where you'll find updates from my streams. And all my VODs are uploaded on YouTube if you want to go check out other games I've played. Horror games, action games, RPGs, mystery games, visual novels. I've played everything. There's something for everyone. Yeah, thank you everyone. I really appreciate it. Let's go find someone to raid today. Oh darn. There's a couple people raiding, or there's a couple people streaming right now that I don't get the chance to raid often. And now I have to make a decision. Let's drop in on Mondo. He's an amazing artist. Right now he is streaming art and talking about a trip. So that'll be really fun. Say hi to him, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, thank you. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.